Hey guys, it's Andrea. Welcome back to my channel. I'm glad you decided to join me today. First of all, I want to say thank you to everybody who left such kind, wonderful comments on my last video, which was kind of my explanation about what happened with my job and everything. It was just kind of overwhelmingly positive, so I was pretty sure it would be that way because you guys are always so awesome, but I was just proven right. So thank you so much. I just wanted to say that right off the bat. But this is a brand new project pan series. So I have for the last year-ish had a project pan rolling pan series going every month. But I decided after my kind of longish hiatus to restart it. So I wrapped it up completely. I'll link to that finale video if you're interested. And now I'm just kind of starting over. Some of these things, am I making this up? One of these things I think was in the last project pan. Oh, maybe two. And then everything else is like brand new to a panning series. So I'll get into everything. But yeah, this is just an introduction, so there's no usage, but we just need a starting point. So I'll just jump right into it right now. So first of all, I haven't used this in probably over a year, and I think it's about time that some of my eyeliners start seeing some more use. So this is actually the ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in the shade Piggy Bank. I'm not sure why it's called that. You would think Piggy Bank would be pink, not purple, but this is purple, and it's quite bright. It's still pretty creamy. There it is right there. I did measure it underneath my can of bubbly back here. So I measured it right from the bottom. I don't want to roll it up all the way. Whoa, that white sure threw off everything there. I don't want to roll it up all the way yet because I did that when I was measuring it and it's kind of like not in there very well, so I don't want to do that every time. But it was from the entire amount of product goes from here all the way to that line right there. Next in the project, I usually like to have at least one skincare thing, and I'm pretty sure this is the only skincare item in this project. So this is from Good Molecules. They actually sent this to me in PR. This is the Good Molecules Overnight Exfoliating Treatment. So it's 10% AHA and BHA, and it says to resurface and renew. I've used a product like this off and on. I want to say like the Pharmacy Honeymoon Glow Potion, if I'm correct, I think I'm correct, is similar to this. Because when I use this, I feel like I get the similar results and it feels very much the same on my skin. And I did use up a whole bottle of that. Whenever I use these very strong kind of AHA, BHA, I don't know if you want to call this a toner treatment, they call it a treatment. Whenever I use them, I feel it on my skin. So I feel like a little bit more of a tingling, like not like a comfortable tingling. It's not uncomfortable, but it's not pleasant. Like you can tell something is happening. Slightly burning, but not like burning, you know what I mean? It's supposed to feel that way, clearly. So I've used this quite a few times. You don't need a lot. Like I feel like you don't even need a whole stopper full for your whole face. Actually, that's probably about the amount I would use. So about a third of the stopper full for one treatment. And likely I'll probably only use this once a week. Does it say? It says you can use up to 3 times a week. And may cause irritation if used with retinol or other acids. So I always have to be really careful and plan out my skincare for the night when I use a product like this. And sometimes I'm too lazy to. That's why I don't always fit this kind of thing into my skincare regimen. But I've decided to be really good and do it because I do feel like it works and it kind of does resurface and give you a little bit more of a glowy finish the next morning. You can really tell. I've got my basket here and I have it way too far away from me. So I'm gonna balance it on my knee. Okay, so I'm taking a cue out of Alejandra's. I still feel weird calling her that because she's always Alex to me, but her name is Alejandra. Out of her book, and I'll link to her channel if you don't know who I'm talking about. But she often will like do, instead of using something up or hitting pan, like I'm gonna use it X amount of times. So I've decided to do that with a couple things, starting with this. This is the Marc Jacobs See-Quins Glam Glitter Eyeshadow in the shade Glamethyst. This is the purple one, and I've got a little I might have to tape this on because it's already falling off. I've got a little sticky note on there so I can tick off when I use it. And I have here that I'm going to use it 20 times. Now I don't think I'm going to use it 20 times in 1 month. So this will probably be in this project for more than a month. I'm hoping for no more than 2 months. I feel like, can I use it 10 times in a month? Maybe. But you know what? It's going to go good with this eyeliner, I think. So you could see, like, obviously nice purple thing happening here. And I do have a purple palette in my eyeshadow palette painting series, which I'm still not sure what I'm doing with that series, but it's up in the air, but I'm still using stuff. Okay, another item, the only other item where I have like an X amount of usage is this. This is the Alamar Cosmetics Colorete Blush Trio, and this one is in the shade medium tan. The shade in here that I really want to use is the middle one, which is called Isla, and that's what I have on my cheeks as blush today. Now I have here that I'm going to use this 20 times. I feel like if I want to use another shade, I'm going to count it, but really the whole purpose is to see usage, right? So I'm going to try to just keep it to this one shade, Isla. I'll swatch that for you even though I'm wearing it. It's just a really beautiful glowy peachy pink. I'll give you a really nice close-up of that so I can screenshot it. I really love this palette. I actually do use it quite a bit. I feel like you don't need a ton, so who knows how much usage is actually going to show, but I really do like that shade a lot. Okay, another thing to measure. This is my Lime Crime Velveteen's lip liner, and this is in the shade Cake. I'm wearing this today. It's definitely, it's more pink than nude, but it's a nudie pink. So right there. And I measured this also on this piece of paper. So you can see right there, that's the entire amount on that piece of paper for posterity's sake. I always think it's funny when I hold this up because I got these in the mail. You know how realtors will, like, you know, come around with their stuff and put it in your mail. So look at this guy's face, like, hi, like, but they're perfect for measuring Project Pan stuff on. So I feel weird every time I show you guys, but anyways. Okay, this is the only product that was in my last one. I'm hoping it won't take more than a month, the next month, to use this up completely, but it might because this stuff goes a long way. So this is my Lancome Fasteness Waterproof Concealer in the shade 210 Buff. This is what I'm wearing today under my eyes. I've talked about this to death on my channel over the years. It's my second one. Here's where we are, right here. So it's impossible to actually put like a marker on here, but you can really see that it's getting flat. I don't think I'm going to cut this open. It's not in my plans to do that. I have so much concealer that I can use after this. But I'm going to squeeze it until I can't squeeze it no more. And I know that's terrible grammar, but yeah. And I'm going to use it. It's probably going to be my only one. It's been my only one for like 2 months. I've been using, actually that's a lie. I've been using the e.l.f. one as well. But this one and the e.l.f. are the only concealers I've been using for like 2 to 3 months. So I've gone through that quite a bit already. Okay, for a primer, this is the Beauty Blender, the Leveler Pore Minimizing Primer. I really like this. This was obviously, I think it was a 100-point perk or something, but it's almost full. And it was really hard for me to figure out where to measure it because you can see on this side, it's kind of going diagonal up. The bottle thing, the squeezy tube. So I just kind of measured it at the lower point because I feel like the part going up isn't really where the bulk of the product is. So we're going to measure it from here. This one I probably will cut up and get everything out of it because it's so tiny. And I feel like this might take just over a month to use. Like, it's really hard to tell sometimes. But that's my projection on that one. Okay, this is going to be a very long-term one. I've gone through an entire one of these before, and I've gone through half of one before that. This is my Anastasia Dip Brow in Taupe. I have been using a pencil now for months, and I still have a couple pencils. I like the Benefit Precisely My Brow pencil. I have a few of them going, and I'm still going to use them here and there. I really like to reserve them for when I'm in a rush because I just feel like it's so much easier to use a pencil, and I'm actually wearing a pencil today and not this. But I do want to just put this in my long-term plans because once I get to using this stuff, I end up loving it. So every time I get in the habit of using it, I love it. So here's where we are to start. That's what it looks like. So fairly full, but definitely I've been using it here and there. I don't know how long this is going to take, probably a year, maybe 9 months. I can't remember how long the last one took, but I was using that one every day practically. So we'll see. But I'm excited to have something like really long term in this project as well, because it's always nice to see like progress. So this one I'm going to have in here until I hit pan. And I like to hit significant pan on highlighters. So not just a teensy tiny pan. I want to have a nice big amount of pan that you can see. This is my Jouer highlighter in the shade Topaz right here. This is what I'm wearing today, and you can tell, like, when I talk about this highlighter, I talk about it being my favorite summer highlighter because right now the light is coming in this direction, and I do have some studio lighting on me as well, but the time of day it is, the light comes very strong in this window and you can really see it. Like, you can really see it popping. I love this highlighter in the summer. It's just awesome, especially in the sunshine outside. So I will swatch it as well, even though you can clearly see it on my face, but there it is there. And I have, as you can tell, a very, very nice big dip in there. And I think I'm close to hitting pan, but see, again, that's why I want to hit significant pan. So I would like for that to be probably at least like a quarter sized amount of pan. You know, like a quarter, not like a quarter of the pan. You know what I'm talking about. The very last thing, I have a powder here. This is one I've been actually working on for a little bit, not too long. I feel like it's always hard to measure these. Well, I did measure this yesterday. It's a little bit below that line now. But anyways, this is the Rimmel Stay Matte Mattifying Loose Powder. It's just a translucent setting powder. So less than half of it. And I think I can go through this fairly quickly. I don't use it under my eyes at all, but I do use it all over the rest of my face. And it's a really good one from the summer, which is why I've been using it. And you know, summer's still gonna be here for at least a nice 3 weeks and probably past that based on where I live. So, okay, there's everything back in my little bin. All there for you. So I'm excited to start a new project again. My hope is that I can do this monthly and not fall behind. Usually I was doing like really good before, and I think it'll be okay to project to you that I will do it monthly. Today's the 1st, so hopefully I can get this up really quickly. Yeah, leave me any comments, anything that you'd like to say down in the comments down below, but thanks for spending time with me. I hope that this short little sweet video was fun for you, and I always like Project Pan intro videos because it's fun to see what people pick. So hopefully you liked it. But does this make a lot of noise? I feel like I'm touching it a lot. Like, I don't know what to do with myself. Anyways, that's it for today. I hope you're having a great day. I hope that you're speaking kindly to yourself, especially when you look in the mirror. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!